got my cup to the west. Another night I won't remember. Hey, promise this my move forever. Promise this my move forever. Time will yeah. I'm feeling unforgettable. Hey, Ted. Promise this my move forever. And ever and ever. Yes, hey guys. Hey, Sylvia. Yes. All right. Thank you, Jabril. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Radiant Faces Beauty and Self-Love Show. Look at all those hearts and thumbs. Yay. Hey, listen. We're going to get right into it tonight. I was so excited. We are having the fabulous Antonio from Skin Culture Spa on tonight. So I wanted to just kind of get us started, get us going so I can give him as much time as possible. I'm just so happy. I'm a little winded because I've just been so excited. I've been talking to my crew. Crew, we at? They holding me down. We are streaming from like 4 devices tonight. We got the YouTube going on. We got Instagram. We got Facebook on personal and business page. So we just got a lot of stuff going on. So wherever you guys are, we just appreciate you. We thank you for your support. Just want to let you guys know, Radiant Faces Beauty and Self-Love Show is all about you. So keep your comments coming. Keep telling us, whatever you want to see. I'm getting a lot of DMs and emails from people saying, hey, Reagan, can you do this? Can you do that? I love it. I appreciate it. We just did this show based on the concept of my nonprofit, which was to reach out to people, women transitioning through adversity. And, we brought it to social media because it's such a needed support system right now. We have this wonderful, wonderful community. It started as a sisterhood, and I think the guys are taking over. Like, what's going on, guys? The guys are taking over. We have just as many guys watching us as we do women. So we just want to thank you guys for your support and just say, thank you for joining us tonight. So we're going to do things a little bit differently tonight. We are going to do our grounding, which, we always do that. We got to get centered and just and bring it down a notch. Then I'm going to go right into the self-love message. And then we're going to have Antonio come on. We're going to just do split screen tonight. And he's going to be, talking to us about how to get your best, flawless, radiant skin. He has taken me through such a journey with my skin. I met Antonio 4 years ago. We were working together, and I had adult acne. My skin just was not in a good space, and he really transformed my skin. He did so much work on me constantly that after a little while, people started saying, "Ooh, Reagan, your skin looks so good. What is going on with your skin?" And I just always had to tell people, Antonio. So that's why when we thought about doing this show, I thought, absolutely, I'm going to have Antonio come on so that he can share all of his, information, his expertise with all of you. How does that sound? I know you guys are going to love him. And men, you better stick around because, listen, this show is also for you. We're going to have some amazing giveaways from, can you guess? Skin Culture Spa at the end of the show. So you don't want to miss that. We got some great giveaways tonight. So let's go ahead and get into our grounding, and we can take it down a notch, okay? Take a deep breath out, everybody. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. As you mindfully breathe, become centered in this moment. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. You want to bring yourself to a heart center and really ground in this moment. What that means is to be planted. Put your feet firmly to the floor. Push down anything that has happened in your life, anything that has happened during the day that you don't want. Push that down into the ground. Push, push, push. And anything that you did want to happen and you do embrace and you do receive, let that rise to the surface. Continue to breathe In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Let your mind be open today and in this moment. And let peace surround you. Last time, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And I thank you for joining me tonight. All right, everybody. Whew. Just want to say hi to everybody that's watching, that has been faithfully watching. I see so many people. Hey, Dexter and Vanessa. I'm just looking around. Hi, Amira. My daughter is at college, so she's watching. Just wanted to, hey, Avra couldn't make it tonight. It's terrible storming weather right now, so Avra is not able to join us tonight, but she's here in spirit. I'm going to be looking at Avra to see if you're giving me some cues. So listen, let's go into our self-love message. That was an excellent grounding. I really felt it in my spirit. I felt that we all came together, and I just embrace each of you. I really do. Good. Jabari, you need something?
I'm trying to move this stuff.
Okay, you can. Okay. Got my tech back there, just making sure I'm lit and just, doing whatever he can. I appreciate it, Jabbar. So I wanted to theme the show tonight, loving the skin you're in. And our show is all about skin, and that's why Antonio is here. And I thought I'd show a little extra skin tonight, if you guys don't mind. But I just wanted to talk about loving the skin you're in and really embracing, the moment that you're in. In previous shows, I spoke on the topics: ending negative self-talk, manifesting the life that you want, setting healthy boundaries, choosing faith over fear, which are all methods of self-love that you can incorporate into your life, and mainly in the future going forward. But tonight, I want to talk to you about your current place. Where are you today? Where are you in your life? Where are you on your career path? Or where are you in your current relationships? No matter where you are at this current moment, I want to ask you all a question. Are you happy? Right now, today, where you are in this very moment, are you happy? Loving the skin you're in means accepting yourself as God has created you. But it also means to go beyond the physical aspects. So not just always about your literal skin. It's about finding happiness or finding peace in your current state and in the present moment. What you have to do is figure out what areas that you can focus on that bring you happiness and inner peace. I found that for me, I don't find my happiness in tangible things. I used to, but I don't anymore. Tangible means things that you can see or things that you can touch. My happiness and my peace comes from the intangible things, the things that you can't see and that you can't touch. My happiness and peace comes from those. I find happiness in my life in having mental clarity, less resistance to all that's going on around me, when I'm in alignment with God, and when I have freedom. When I have freedom, I have peace. One of those freedoms for me is the freedom of self-expression. This brings me happiness and joy. I have a creative spirit, and so I tend to want to express myself in various ways. And let me tell you a little story about me. And the reason why I say freedom of self-expression, I spent many years in a very long relationship, and I was with someone of a different religious background. And that religion wanted the women and the wives to dress very conservatively, very modest, in colors that did not stand out. When you're at a gathering, there would be no dancing from the women. Also, very minimal speaking, especially to men, that sort of thing. And this caused me to have a need to alter my personality in various ways to basically fit inside a box. So I spent many years kind of playing that charade, and I was suppressing my true personality. And now I have the freedom of self-expression to live in the fullest expression of myself, which is what you see on the show every week. And so that's why I say that brings me peace, that brings me happiness, and that brings me joy. For you, it may be something different, but that's just one of the things for me. Please understand that there are many cycles and different phases in life. And although we should embrace each cycle that we go through, because those are life's lessons and are growing us and shaping us. But instead of embracing that present moment, some of you can tell me if you are, some of you are waiting. Some are waiting to lose weight. Some are waiting to be happy when they find the perfect job. Some are waiting to be happy when they find the perfect man or that perfect woman. That's when their life will be complete. And that's when they'll be truly happy, right? Is this true for someone? You don't have to say, I know you know who you are. But let me tell you what Eckhart Tolle, a spiritual teacher and author, says about waiting. In this book, The Power of Now, is probably going to flip it because we're on selfie mode, but it's The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, one of my favorite books that I cling to. Eckhart Tolle says, waiting is a state of mind. Basically, it means that you want the future. You don't want the present. You don't want what you've got. You want what you haven't got. With every kind of waiting, you unconsciously create inner conflict between your here and now, where you don't want to be, and the projected future where you do want to be. This greatly reduces the quality of your life by making you lose the present. Whenever things come up in my life, I'm always reminding myself to find peace with the present moment. I ask myself, what is this teaching me? How can I learn from this? Now, can things be better? Of course, things can always be better, but don't forget, things can always be a lot worse too. It just depends on how you look at it. I would say, if you are going to wait on something, the only thing, in my opinion, that you should ever wait on is the Lord. In Isaiah 40:31, it says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. You don't get tired when you're waiting on the Lord. I've learned that my timing is not God's timing. The book of Peter, 2 Peter 3:8 says that with the Lord, one day is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years to the Lord is one day. It also says to God, 40 years is but 1 hour. 40 years. So look how different our timing is with God's. So that's why I always say in God's timing. But as you wait for God to produce certain things in your life that you desire, make sure you appreciate what He has already blessed you with. And how do you do that? Through gratitude. The best way to get more of what you want is to be grateful for what you already have. When I switched from thinking about what I didn't have and I started to appreciate what I did have, that's when God gave me more. And not just more, but better. Better quality of everything that I wanted. I was being given abundance and I was being taken to another level. Like this quote by the self-help author Melody Beattie. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, and a stranger into a friend. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. So if you want a nicer car, well, be grateful for the car that you have now and take care of it. If you want a bigger, more beautiful home, take care of the house that you have now. Make upgrades to it and make your current house beautiful right now. Also, you know how you can receive more blessings from God? Be the person that God wants to bless. You see, in those years that I was living in darkness, I was living in a low vibration, not living in gratitude, not making great choices in my life, with my life, not living in my purpose. In fact, literally, I was running from my purpose. I wasn't being the person that God wanted me to be. So I wasn't seeing the blessings that I see now each and every day. Walk in your purpose. Live a high-vibing life and watch God throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour you out a blessing that you will not have room enough to receive. Don't forget God's promise to all of us. He says in Jeremiah 31:3, I have loved you with everlasting love. Therefore, I have continued my faithfulness to you. He will always keep his promises to us. So live for the now, because whatever you are waiting on from God, it's coming. There's no need to worry about that. Don't wait till you lose the weight. Love all those extra pounds. Love every one of those quarantine 15s, you know, don't wait until, you get the perfect job. Walk around the job you have now and pretend it's already the perfect job. They say dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Just go ahead and act like that's your perfect job. Don't wait till, you get the perfect partner. Treat the one you got now better, and maybe it'll all work out. Or, if you're waiting for that perfect partner to come along and you're waiting for this relationship, date yourself. Take yourself out on a nice date or on a lavish trip. If you're waiting to make these amazing friends, be a friend to yourself. Figure out what you have to do to live your life in the present moment. Be good to yourself. This is self-love. So do whatever you have to do to be happy in your life today. If you find yourself focusing more on the hopes of the future rather than having gratitude in the present moment, create a gratitude list. Start a gratitude journal and write down everything that you are grateful for, because as you start, you'll see that list will it'll keep growing and growing. And something else that you can do is you can do a grounding exercise, much like what we did before this message. That will always bring you to the present moment, and it will always bring you back to just this grateful state. Always remember, everyone, tomorrow is not promised. So love the skin that you're in today. And that will help you be your best radiant self ever. Thank you. We got a little thunder on that one. I think God was like, boom, boom. He was like, you did that. So, hey, who's going to dance a little bit with me for a minute, and then we'll have Antonio come on. Who's ready? Who's ready? Hey, Karen. I'm seeing everybody. Hey, Corey. I know Corey's going to dance with me. She's always ready. Look, so Vanessa said, be your best radiant self ever. Right? We ready, DJ? Who remembers this song? Hey, Heather. Abby, do you remember this?
As your day unfolds, challenge what the future
Who remembers this song?
Try and keep your
Corey said, boom. You heard that thunderclap after that word? Come on, guys.
Go ahead,
yeah.
Stand up and be counted. Don't be ashamed to cry.
You gotta be
bad. You gotta be
bold.
You gotta be wiser.
You
You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day.
Who's ready for Antonio?
Heard what your mother said. Read the books your father read. Try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more past than you, others share a different view. My, oh my, yeah, yeah. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger.